Hello, I'm Ariella Elema, and this is part 3 of my project for Collections Management, LIS 9315, concerning weeding and acquisitions of the collection of medieval English secular legal history at Western University. Now, the parameters of the collection I looked at are books about the Middle Ages, that is to say, about the years 500 to 1500 of the Common Era, concerning England, England proper, and not Scotland, Wales, or Ireland, or England's territories on the French continent, and also about secular legal history, that is, the law as it was practiced in royal courts and in local courts, but not church law or the academic Roman law taught in medieval universities. And the parameters had to be that specific because Western Libraries turns out to have a really excellent research collection on this topic, despite the fact that Western actually only teaches one course on the topic, and it's taught by a sessional professor, and there are very few researchers who actually look at this topic at Western. Somehow, and I'm not sure how, we ended up with a truly excellent collection. So the thing to know about this field is that it moves very slowly. Just because a book is old doesn't necessarily mean that you should weed it. For example, the case notes of Henri de Bracton, there's an edition of them from 1887 that is still the best and only edition of this important legal document, because once a medieval source gets edited, it tends not to be edited again for a very long time. Similarly, a key reference book in this field is Pollock and Maitland's History of English Law, and that was first written in 1895, but it still gets cited regularly. But the thing is that not all old books are classics, and the way to tell them apart is the best way is really to just type a book's title into Google Scholar and check how many times it's been cited. You can see under the book's title how many it says cited by and a number, and you can set the parameters to see how many times it's been cited since, say, the year 2000. What you'll find is that it's better to buy hardcovers in this field than paperbacks, because the book is very likely to have to last a very long time, and it's cheaper to repair it than to replace it. On the other hand, you should make sure that the book is in fact not trivial, as the musty acronym would have it. Like this book in the law library, which has not in fact been cited in the last 20 years, but somebody built a beautiful box for it when it should really have been put out of its misery. There are a few useful tools for finding new titles in this field. The best one is the International Medieval Bibliography and its sister bibliography, the Bibliographie de Civilisation Médiévale. Don't be intimidated by the French interface, it works the same way as the IMB. These two bibliographies have really excellent advanced search screens that let you look for a specific topic and anything published about it recently, and you can set geographical parameters, and it's the easiest way to find out what has been published in any language in the recently or even a long time ago. A good source for reviews about books in this field is the Medieval Review, published out of Indiana University. It covers quite a lot of these books. Other possible sources for reviews are the Journal of Legal History, the Law and History Review, and HNet Reviews. If you need to evaluate a book really quickly, the best way to do it is to look at the footnotes. In this field, researchers absolutely need to know Latin and one of either Old English or Law French, possibly both, probably German as well, because the Germans write about everything. So if the footnotes are only written in modern English, you can tell that they're really not playing in the big leagues. So once you have some tools, then you can start to acquire fun books like The Origins of the English Parliament, or a book on medieval petitions, or books about capital and corporal punishment, outlaws, madness in medieval law. And once you have books, then you're well on your way, just like this bunny. Thank you very much.